Hi dear beautiful friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is your safe place and I'm Rosa, and I hope you all a very good day. So today we are gonna explore one of the most favorite topics on this channel, that is your soulmate. We are going to explore these first 3 questions on here, and for those of you who feel called to go deeper, there will be also an extended reading where we dive further into the energy of this connection and explore additional messages, and you can find the extended version in the membership section below, okay, the inner circle. Okay, so let me introduce you the questions of the reading. Here we are gonna see who are they, okay, their personality, their identity, maybe their emotional world, etc. The second question is, how will you meet each other? And the third one, what is the purpose of this soul connection? And in the extended version for the members, we are gonna see these topics. What will be the first emotion they awaken in you? What is the biggest healing they will bring into your life? In what area of your life will this relationship transform you? And finally, what is the guidance or advice for you journey toward this connection? Okay? So, for this reading, I created them on Canva, okay, by the help of AI. So these pictures are only for this reading and only for you and your soulmate relationship. Okay, this is going to be pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1. This is going to be pile number 2, here with red thread. Okay, and this is going to be pile number 3. So, as always, before choosing your deck, please close your eyes, take some deep breaths, okay? Like this, very deep, very gentle, no rush, and release your muscles, release your shoulders, okay? Close your eyes, ask to your higher self, who is my soulmate? How am I gonna meet them? What is the purpose of this soul connection? What do I really need to know about my soulmate? Depends on your choice, okay? And when you open your eyes, choose the deck which calls you the most. Okay, so let's begin. My dear pile number 1, welcome back. You have chosen this beautiful, gentle heart. So, let's see, who is your soulmate? I really love this energy. Navigate by the sun. Honeybee may be a very hardworking person. 16. Letarian, goddess of magic. It seems like magician in sorrow, like to me. Okay. Page of Cups, 2 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and Queen of Cups. Okay, I see a very gentle, very soft, very kind soul here. So maybe also you can be like that, okay, because somehow we always have similar qualities with our soulmates. Okay, so you can say in the comments below, yeah, that's actually me. That is normal. Okay, that is very, very normal, believe me. So I believe this person, yeah, very gentle, very intuitive, and also emotionally very open energy. Okay, very open, very in the center. Okay, and here with Page of Cups and also with the Queen of Cups, yeah, I see they have a very soft and very romantic heart. Okay, very sensitive nature, and I guess this person is very creative. Okay, very creative, very dreamy, and also emotionally very expressive, and maybe in subtle ways also. Okay, and I believe there is a sense of innocence with them, because we see Page of Cups and also Six of Cups. Yeah, definitely a kind of very innocent nature, and also a sincerity. Okay, sincere, yeah, sincerity in how they feel, how they connect with you, and how they also connect with their loved ones. Okay, and also here with the Two of Wands, I believe this person is not just like emotional, but also very visionary. Okay, very visionary. Yeah, I believe they really give importance in self-development, self-improvement. Yeah, and I believe this is someone, okay, this is a wand, and here is the Two of Wands. Yeah, Wands talks about power dynamics. Okay, power. Wands always tells us, yeah, this person is very powerful. Okay, very powerful, very strong. So I believe they really think about their future, and also they really want to expand their world and their horizon. Okay, and maybe they are planning something very significant. Okay, very significant, like this magical ball here. Yeah, in their life, and maybe right now they're actually standing at the age of a new chapter. Okay, or yeah, I believe this is for most of them, this is the case. But anyways, this person naturally looks like, yeah, they always seek for growth. Okay, growth always. And here also with the Six of Cups, yeah, this, you know, very warm, very familiar and comforting, very gentle energy. So I believe, yes, they are a very, very kind soul, and also they are someone who is very nostalgic, very genuine, and emotionally very generous, actually. Yeah, very generous. And I believe being just around them will make you and make people around them feel like very safe, very secure. And I believe when you get to know them, when you meet them, you will feel suddenly like, yeah, I have known them before, maybe for like, you know, ages. Yeah. And I believe they're really a sweetheart. Okay, they are very powerful, yes, but they're also a very kind sweetheart. Okay, yeah, definitely. And they are pure with their nature, because Page of Cups, Six of Cups, as I said, this is really pure. This is like this soft pink heart. Okay. And also with this Queen of Cups energy here, yeah, definitely we will see a very, very deep emotional maturity. Okay, they are very empathic, very compassionate, highly intuitive, nurturing, caring for others. And I believe this is someone who understands feelings without needing many words. Okay, but by just sitting around here, yeah, can you see her naked feet are just touching the water, and water always talks about our emotions. Yeah, they are not just aware of their own emotions, their own feelings, but also the people around them. I believe for some of them, they can be like, therapists, teachers, or any field that touch into people's life and make them beautiful and healthy, maybe. Okay, so also, yeah, they can be doctors or anything that creative also. Okay, creative. Yeah, this person really love to create things, create life. Yeah, definitely. And there's someone who is good with pets, cats, dogs, yes, but also I believe with the wildlife. Okay, like maybe bees, maybe they are caring for bees population in the world, because the bee population is really important for our Earth's long age. Okay, or any kind of animal, and also maybe like rainforests, trees, just something called with nature. Yeah, definitely. And I believe they also love children. Yeah, maybe they want to be a parent, or they just love to work with children, like the teachers, preschool teachers, or any kind of teacher. Yeah, this is a very, very nurturing presence. Okay, and I believe they really hold emotional space beautifully and very gently. And I believe some of them are just artists. Okay, and even if they are not artists as a profession, I believe somehow they have a talent in creative, artistic fields. And here with this bees, what was that? Honey wax, I guess, maybe doing candles with honey wax or any kind of thing. Yeah, why not? Why not? It can be. And here with these goddess of magic, yeah, we see she's actually very gentle, very soft. She's an old lady, so she's actually very wise, very mature. Yes, but also we see she is very confident. So I believe there is a very natural confidence with this person's presence. Okay, and I believe they carry a naturally magnetic and almost mystical energy. Yeah, again, they are very intuitive here, because this is goddess of magic, but also they are spiritually very aware. And I guess somehow this person feels different in a very beautiful way. Okay, it is like there is a sense that they trust the unseen. Okay, the unseen things that sometimes we cannot perceive with our mind, our logic. Yeah, and I believe they move through this life by guided by their inner knowing, I guess. Yeah. And I believe, yes, they are very hardworking, and it is like they are making everything beautiful that they touch. So their touch, really magical. It is like very magical. I believe some of them are vets, okay, like veterinary, doctors that cure the pets, the animals, yeah. They are very authentic, okay, very authentic, very positive also, very optimistic about this life, their future. And I believe just being around them will make you feel like, yeah, this is really uplifting, really aligned with my spiritual journey. Yeah, and I believe they will make your heart melt. Okay, yeah, and I believe they also love honey and also sweet things like chocolate or caramel. Okay, so what zodiacs we see, that doesn't have to be their sun sign, okay? This can be the energy or their ascendant, their moon, okay? We see lots of water elements, so this is Cancerian, this is Scorpio energy. Page of Cups actually talks all of the water signs, so Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancerian, yes. And also here with this card we see Aries energy, yeah, but I believe we see also Leo in them somehow. So now let's see how you will meet each other. Okay, this is our final card. How you will two meet each other. Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands. I believe this is going to be a very unexpected meeting. Yeah. Here with the Seven of Swords, this can be, yeah, it can begin in a very subtle or indirect way, okay? So you might not immediately realize the significance of this encounter with them, or it can be happen in a situation where one or both of you are keeping your thoughts private, okay, keeping them to yourself, because here we see this lady is hiding, but there's a campfire, people are talking each other, so maybe it can be also like a social gathering, and you know, this how can I say this, sometimes we see movies, oh, are you also tired of this party? Are you also bored of this party? Same. It is giving me this kind of energy, okay? Yeah, maybe you are in a meeting, maybe you are in a social gathering, but you are bored of the people and maybe at the corner of this room, this party or place, you're just eating some things, drinking some things, and maybe they are coming towards you. Yeah. Are you also bored of this party? That can be, okay? Yeah. And also, when we see Seven of Swords, as I said, indirect, we can sometimes see delays, postpones. Okay, so let's say like during a change of plans, travel, work situation, or handling something very important behind the scenes. Because I believe your meeting, your first encounter, is not about romantic encounter. It is not about let's meet someone. No, this is not your purpose when you meet them, actually. Not in this environment. Yeah. But somehow we see that meeting brings a moment of clarity or meaningful conversation. Okay, it is like very honest or mentally stimulating you about, oh, this person is really intelligent, oh, they are very interesting. Yeah. And I believe when you start talking to each other, immediately there is going to be a feeling like a strong intellectual alignment, maybe mutual understanding about this life or any other thing. Yeah, and there is going to be a sense of recognition after that. Yeah. And here in this Ace of Swords, we see a house, maybe a house party, maybe a friend of you is moving to your house or giving a house party. Yeah, it can be. And here, that reminds me of potluck somehow, a potluck kind of thing. It can be also. But what I see, this timing is going to feel very fast, very dynamic, and this is actually going to be very sudden. Okay, very sudden. And maybe for those of you who are watching, it can be actually very fast when you meet this person after this reading, okay? Yeah. And also, with this Eight of Wands, we can also see online communication, social media, travels, but plain travels, or a situation that is not expected or planned, but actually where things process very quickly. Especially, I believe, after the first interaction with this person, things are going to be happen in a very, very fast way. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let me bring it here. What is the purpose of this soul connection? Okay. Numbers 12, and here we see a vortex. Wood pig moving up the vortex. The pig is just looking at this vortex in a very fascinating way. Yeah. And I believe this is also reminds that when you first interact with each other, things are going to be very fast and direct. It is like both of you are going to be drawn to each other in a very, very magnetic way, very fast, very quick. So the purpose of this connection. Yeah, definitely soulmate alignment. I believe it is deeply tied to emotional expansion and also energetic alignment, okay? Yeah, because this card talks about rising into a higher emotional frequency. Yeah, and stepping into more joy, more openness, and also heart-centered living. Yeah. And I believe this person enters your life to also help you reconnect with what feels good to you, or what feels natural or emotionally true for you. Okay, maybe finding yourself again. And I believe their presence will encourage you to soften and also trust life itself, okay? Trusting life again, or trusting the universe's, God's plan, and also allowing yourself to move towards happiness, maybe without resistance or fear. Yeah, because what I see here, uplifting, okay, uplifting is the strong theme here. Yeah, so this is not going to be a connection just about romance. Yeah, there is going to be romance because this person is definitely romantic, but I believe this is about raising your vibration, okay, helping you release heaviness and guiding you towards a more abundant emotional state. And I believe being with them will naturally shift your mindset from maybe overthinking or emotional weight into a very lighter, hopeful perspective. Yeah. Yes. And I believe for both of you, this bond also will teach you how to align with, you know, flow of the life, okay, rather than forcing it. And I believe it is going to show that love can actually feel very easy, very nourishing, supportive. Yeah, and I believe you will see that you deserve connections that move your energy upwards, not draining, okay, not draining it. So yeah, definitely this connection will elevate your emotional worth, okay? Yeah, it is really nice. And maybe the numbers of 12 and 16 can be important about this connection. So if you want to explore the extended messages, you can check the membership below, okay? We will try to understand these 4 questions in the extended version. Okay, so thanks for watching and always your support and comments. So if you like the reading, please subscribe to my channel, say hi in the comments below, and take care of yourself until the next time I see you. Until then, take care of yourself and bye. Hi dear pile number 2, welcome and welcome back. So let's see who is your soulmate. Okay, well, these are all of the cards. Let me put it here. We have blue damselfly, commune with nature. 3. Ellen, goddess of decisions. I guess this is someone who is in tune with the nature, plants and animals. Okay. So, okay, okay. 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, that card, and Emperor. Okay. I see a very mature personality, very strong, very grounded, and also very transformative. Because they have already transformed themselves a lot and a lot. Okay. Definitely, yeah. So let's begin with this energy, the 6 of Pentacles. It seems like they are very generous, okay? Very generous and also very supportive, yeah, of others around them. And I believe they are someone that value in fairness, balance and giving where it truly matters. Okay, so I believe this is also a person that actually shows their care and attention through their actions, through their behaviors. Okay, like helping you, supporting you, or creating a kind of stability for you and also for the people that they love. Okay, so yeah, maybe they don't seem like emotional or how can I say romantic at first sight, but they actually, yeah, a duty person. Okay, duty person. Yeah, it is like soldiers. Yeah. Yes, their actions, their behaviors are important. That doesn't have to be their profession, by the way, but I am talking about the mentality, the characteristic. Okay, yeah. So here also with this 8 of Wands, okay, we see a post lady. They are very dynamic, okay, very dynamic, very driven, very active, and I believe they are always forward moving. Okay, yes, they are very grounded, but it is not like being stagnant or being stuck. No, yes, they are stable, but they are always active. They are always developing themselves, and it is like they have a fast-paced lifestyle or strong motivation or a kind of feeling or sense of urgency about reaching their goals. Yeah, but their energy actually feels very alive, very vibrant, very active, and also passionate. Yeah, this is a very passionate person. Okay, I am not talking about zodiacs specific, but when I say zodiacs, it is about their energy. Okay, and here the zodiacs I see Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, and Taurus. So again, very strong, very passionate energies. Yeah, they really love to live, enjoying the life's beauties, yes, but they're also very how can I say, dedicated to their ideals, their goals. Yeah, very hardworking person, very successful person also. And here, with this Death card, it really seems like, and can you see the skeleton is very thinking, oh, what is going to happen? Yeah, I believe they are deeply emotional and also very deep in psychology, their own psychology, yes, but I believe this person also has an interest in psychology in general, okay, people's psychology, and also maybe in anthropology, in history, in social studies, okay, social sciences. Some of them can be researchers or academicians, yeah, but they are someone who is high in their profession, okay, and right now if they are at their early 20s, I believe this is their main career goal, okay, being a profession, maybe being a professor, okay, being, yeah, highly above of their career ladders, yeah. And I believe this is someone who really had gone through significant transformations, okay, because when we see that card, yeah, this is death and also rebirth. So I believe there is a maturity born from experience, okay, and this person has shed old versions of themselves, you know, like snake or any kind of animal, and emerge stronger and powerful. It is like maybe their life motto is, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, okay, because this is them, yeah. And right now, as I said, they are more powerful, more wiser, and yeah, more authentic, yeah, definitely. And they are not actually afraid of any kind of change, because here also we see goddess of decisions. Yeah, this person had done already so many decisions, okay, they have made so many decisions. That's why they are not afraid of change, and they may even be the catalyst for growth in others. Yeah, this is someone who can actually make difference in society, I guess. And also with this emperor, yeah, they can be in somehow administrative jobs, administrative professions, and also like, you know, soldiers or any profession like that, because it shows that they are natural born leaders, okay. We see very strong leadership characteristic with this emperor card, and also there is a very strong sense of stability. And I believe this person feels very reliable, structured, and also protective, yeah. And I believe this is someone who naturally takes the initiative and holds strong boundaries and create a sense of safety and security in, yeah, all of their relationships, because their energy is very confident, very grounded, and also very dependable, okay, yeah. But as I said, they also in touch with nature okay, commune with nature. They are someone who can reconnect themselves through peace, quiet, and natural world. And I believe they have a calm inner core, needing moments of solitude or, reflection to recharge themselves. Especially if they are someone who is always in the spotlights, okay? Maybe they are, it is not maybe, they are actually very powerful and successful. So maybe they are actually a kind of a leader in their work. Maybe that's why sometimes they retreat themselves, and recharge their energy. Because we see a very gentle, mindful side into them beneath their strong exterior side, okay? And here also, this Ellen, goddess of decisions. Can you see, we see a black dog here? I believe they are actually very intuitive, yes. And also, we see someone who stands at important crossroads in life, or who has learned to make powerful, aligned choices. So I believe they really carry the energy of direction and purpose. This is a person that really knows when it's time to move forward and commit to a path, okay? But I believe this is a very balanced person. Again, very harmonious, very balanced, generous, but also very protective. Transformative, but also very stable. Very interesting personality here. Emotional, but also very empowering. Really nice, really beautiful. So let's see, how will you meet each other? Okay. How you two meet each other? Page of Swords, 10 of Cups, and 4 of Wands. Really nice, fresh energy. Okay. I believe this is like mentally stimulating here with this Page of Swords, but also very emotionally warm with the 10 of Cups. Okay. So, I believe this connection begin through a kind of curiosity, maybe, or observation, or a direct communication, okay? Maybe you are going to meet each other through this social media or learning applications, okay? Because when I see Page of Swords, usually we see the internet or classrooms where people talk to each other, going into conversations, learning together, or situations where both of you are exchanging your ideas, your skills, your learnings, maybe a language class, okay, that can be also language course. And I believe there is a sense of noticing each other first, and then curiosity sparks. Okay, it is like sparks and sparks. Because can you see here, it is like storm here, so something is going on. And this is a very actually positive, emotionally uplifting environment, because both of them are very sweet. Can you see, this is like doing a picnic. So maybe for some of you this is outside environment, maybe a social gathering where people are getting close, maybe in spring and summer times, because the weather is nice. So yeah. But I believe this is like being around family or very close friends, or a moment, a place where you are actually feeling very genuinely happy and open and very relaxed. Yeah, because this energy feels like very heart-centered, good vibes, and around supportive people, the people you love. And maybe there is actually a kind of celebration with the four fronts. Sometimes we see weddings or a party, or sometimes the events that can be like milestone for someone you love. But very happy occasion. Okay, this is very happy. Yeah, this is happening when you feel you are relaxed, present, enjoying the moment. So yeah, this is really nice, and I believe you're just getting in connect, eye-to-eye conversations, and this is really nice. So first we see curiosity, being curious about each other, and then being very joyful, very warm, and very talkative to each other. And maybe there is also, yeah, we see a cake, maybe a birthday party of your nephew, your niece, a child, yeah, or a gender revelation of your friends. Yeah, that can be. And for the times, we can see the month of April, October, and also March, yeah. And you can take that timing as when you first watch this video, maybe after 10 months, okay? Because we have 10 of Cups, Cups talks about months, so maybe 10 months can be. So, last but not the least, what is the purpose of this soul connection? And yeah, I remember that when I was preparing these decks, I really loved this energy. The number is 29, so maybe that can be your age or your birth date. Okay, we see water dragon manifesting your dreams. Very direct message, actually. So yes, the purpose of this connection is deeply linked to manifesting your dreams, creating a life that feels very aligned with your true desires. Okay? Yeah, because this card talks about emotional flow, intuition, and bringing our dreams into tangible reality. Okay? So I believe this person entering your life as a catalyst for believing in what is possible again for you. And their presence, I believe their presence will encourage you to trust your inner guidance, maybe listen to your heart and take step forward. The life you truly want. Yeah. And not just feel safe or expected. No. And I believe there is also a theme for co-creation. Yeah. Together, this connection will inspire new visions, goals, or emotional healing. Okay, that is allowing both of you to step closer to your own authentic path. So it is not just about love, it is about unlocking potential, uncovering potential, and helping each other move toward a more fulfilling nature, okay? Fulfilling your desires, your wish for yourself. Maybe going to a school that was actually your dream when you were younger, and maybe there wasn't enough support for you for that dream. So I believe this soulmate will encourage you. Yes, honey, you can enroll in this program. Yes, honey, you can continue your education, or you can begin your initiative. Yeah, I guess this is the energy that you will carry to each other. And I believe also here we see the water energy. So both of you are going to learn again trusting your feelings, your heart, and becoming more receptive, more creative. Yeah, and listening to your heart. So yeah, it is really nice, really nice energy. So if you want to explore the extended messages here, you can check the membership section below. There is going to be extended version of this reading for the channel members. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you do, please subscribe to my channel, say hi in the comments below, and until the next time I see you, take care of yourself and bye. Welcome back. Pile number 3. Let's see who is your soulmate. Change your perspective, not hatch. Number is 52, Setlan, goddess of prophecy. Yeah, she is holding a pendulum, I guess. The Lover's card, and here we see the man is crying. Yeah, and showing his emotional side to her, his girlfriend. And here also we see cat and dog is just cuddling up. Highly emotional, highly intuitive person, I guess. Yeah, the moon card. Page of Wands. Curious also, energetic, curious energy. And yes, Ace of Swords. Okay. So, I see deeply magnetic and soulful presence here, okay? Yeah. Let's begin with this Lover's card. Okay. Okay. Yeah. With this Lover's card, I guess this person carries a strong heart-centered energy, okay? This is actually someone who values deep emotional bonds, because we are seeing people are cuddling, hugging each other, and the animals also, okay? So they value emotional bonds, authenticity, and also meaningful connections. Yeah. And I believe the relationships, any kind of relationship, by the way, romantic relationships, yes, but also family, friends, any kind of relationship that involves an alive being, and I believe that is including the animals also. They are not superficial, okay? Yeah. They seek true alignment and emotional truth. And I really see someone that in touch with their emotions in a very super level. They are not hiding their emotional sides. Once they feel like, yeah, I am safe here. I guess this is what's important for them. Being safe, being secure with the people they care and love for. Okay? And I'm saying that because the moon card is actually somehow mystical. Maybe that's why not all of the people are able to see this kind of side, okay? And I believe they only communicate with people who can really understand their intellectual side, their intelligence, and their emotional intelligence. So maybe from the outside, people say, they are introvert. No, actually, they are not introvert. They just talk with the people who really understand them, who really can understand them. Okay, and with this moon card, we see this adds a mysterious and much more intuitive layer also. Yes, this is someone who feels deeply and may have a very, very rich inner world, okay? They can be sensitive, yes, but they're also very empathic and highly perceptive, okay? Highly perceptive. They can see all of the sides of a thing. Let's say we just see that side of this panda, but this person somehow see all sides of it, okay? They can perceive all sides of it by just maybe looking at this. Yeah. Highly perceptive. And I believe they often pick up on the things that are not immediately visible to everyone, okay? So I believe there is a dreamy emotional depth to them that makes actually their presence feel intriguing and yes, almost otherworldly. Yeah, very, very interesting person. And I believe they have interest in, reading, listening, or watching maybe paranormal documents, paranormal films, or science fiction or fantasy. Yeah, fantasy words, fantasy fictions, movies, books. I believe they have a huge collection of fantasy books in their room, in their library, okay? Yeah. This is someone who really reads, yeah. And I believe they have their own, mind palace, like Sherlock Holmes, maybe? Yeah, definitely. Okay, and with this Page of Wands, they are also really curious people, and not just being curious, but also being passionate about being curious, I guess. Because this actually shows us that they are really adventurous, creative, and naturally enthusiastic, about life itself. Yeah, very enthusiastic person, I guess. And this is also a very youthful energy, and no matter of their real age, I believe they look younger, okay? They somehow look very younger from their real age, okay? Maybe that can be also a clue for you. Very inspiring energy also. I believe this person really inspire people around them with the things they accomplish, okay? They accomplish, they make. Maybe they are actually climbing mountains, doing camps. Okay. I think they are also, in sports, but sports that involves nature, maybe some extreme sports also. Now, cave climbing, was that the word? People explore the caves. Yeah, I believe this person has climbed mountains and also explored some of the caves. Yes. Yeah. Also, this is actually someone who really follows what excites them. Okay, what excites them? Because what I say, they really follow their heart and their intuitions, yes, but also their, how can I say, enthusiasm, their excitement for life. Okay, that's why I'm saying they are not actually introvert or not, extrovert. They are in between, I guess. Yeah. Because this is very vibrant, very alive energy, and it is really magical, magnetic. Yeah. And also, this scene, it is getting darker. Is it because of my phone? Sorry. Oh, okay. Now I see. Okay. So, continue with the Ace of Swords. I see, they are very honest, and they bring a sense of clarity, honesty, and truth with their core to the people, to the relationships. Yeah. And despite their emotional depth, they really value honesty and very direct communication. Yeah. And I believe this is someone who ultimately seeks truth and mental alignment also. Yeah. And this is someone who can bring moments of clarity and also realization into your life, okay? Yeah. And maybe they are also having, if they are using social media, I guess they have that kind of, that kinds of post pictures of them, okay? Yeah, maybe flying a kite or climbing somewhere. I believe there is going to be that kind of picture on their social media. Maybe their blog, maybe their YouTube, maybe their Instagram, okay? And this card really interesting. So we see a person naturally helps also others to see life differently. Okay, this is a person who expands people's horizon. Okay, expand people's mind about this word and maybe other words. Yeah. And I believe their ideas, their way of thinking is really extraordinary. Okay. Yeah. And their way of thinking and experiencing the world, will shift also your mindset, okay? Opening maybe your awareness much more to new possibilities or emotional insights. Sometimes, even if we became very aware of ourselves, okay? We self-developed, yes, but sometimes some people in our lives just bring about a different side of ourselves that is not actually, we cannot see sometimes, because we are all along here with ourselves, If you are 30, for 30 years you actually know yourself. But sometimes it is like, getting used to smelling, getting used to taste of something. Sometimes you cannot see other parts of it. And I believe when you get together with this person, they will say things about you, yourself, that you will be also surprised and be happy. Oh, am I really like that? Or, oh, you think really I am capable of doing that thing? Wow, I didn't think that. No, I didn't think about it at all. Maybe you are going to say. Yes. Very, very nice energy. And with this goddess of prophecy, as I said before, definitely intuitive and visionary. Okay, visionary. And they are definitely spiritually aware, perceptive again, and guided by their inner knowing. And I believe there is a sense that they trust their instinct and have a very powerful connection to divine timing and also insights. Definitely. So let's see how you two are going to meet each other. Okay, these are final cards. Okay, Knight of Swords, Two of Swords. I remembered it when I was preparing the decks. Obviously, I was seeing the cards, but I prepared them a couple of days ago, so I forgot some of them. Oh, Hierophant. Okay, really interesting. Highly spiritually aware. They are not just seeing this word and also the other words. Okay, so I believe your meeting circumstances, this energy will feel like both sudden, yes, but also significant. Okay, it is like for some of you, it is happening in a moment of decision, very important decision, or a mental shift, okay, maybe a mindset shift in your life. Can you see this Two of Swords? This is actually a very dramatic scene. Apparently, these little girls, mother and father are getting separated, and it is like she's trying to decide, whom should I choose, my mom or my dad? This is a very hard decision. This is going to shift our life. And that is making me reminding of that movie, Mr. Nobody, that Jared Leto was starring. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. Okay, please go and watch it. Mr. Nobody, and it is also about finding the true one, finding the true person. Okay. Yes, I'm not going to spoil it. So, here with this Knight of Swords. This is definitely someone who enjoys doing sports at outside. So, this connection entering your life really quickly and unexpectedly, okay? And I believe this interaction with them will feel you very immediate and the conversations starting very fast. And I believe there is going to be very strong sense of mental stimulation right away. Yeah. And it is a kind of feeling that like momentum, as if the timing aligns suddenly. Yeah, that kind of a thing. And here with these Two of Swords, yeah, maybe this meeting occurring when you or this person, okay, are in a phase of reflection, or very important life decision making process. Yeah, maybe it is in a time where you are weighing your options, trying to gain clarity about something, or emotionally trying to protect your heart. But I believe this indicates the connection appears when you are pausing, reconsidering something, or maybe just standing at a crossroads. Okay, yeah, because when we try to make a decision, we just pause, right? We pause and think. I guess this is that kind of a time. And with this Hierophant, yeah, this setting still carries a meaningful, structured energy. You may meet through somehow in an education or a course. For some of you, that can be a religious gathering. Okay, yeah. And we see all kinds of belief systems. Not all of them, obviously, but some of them, okay? Some of them that is showing the diversity in belief systems. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe a spiritual space also. Or a community. But any kind of environment connected to shared values, okay? Because Hierophant talks about shared values. So it can be learning, or it can be some kind of guidance maybe. And it can also indicate meeting in a situation that feels purposeful or aligned with your personal growth, okay? Yeah. For some of you, that can be university also, because Hierophant can show also higher education. Yeah. But I believe this is going to be in a moment of mental clarity or decision, in a setting that feels very meaningful or structured, and what begins suddenly carries a sense of purpose, as if this connection enters your life right when you are ready to see things from a new perspective, I guess. Because here we see two different perspectives also, and three different perspectives. Something about perspective, I guess. Okay, so what is the purpose of this soul connection? I remember it. Okay, it is like this curiosity. And let me also mention about the zodiacs I see here, but I don't actually mean directly these zodiacs are their sun sign, okay? It is more like the energy of these zodiac signs. Gemini, Pisces, Pages and Aces are pure state of their element. So with the Page of Wands, we see actually all of the fire signs like Aries, Sagittarius and Leo. And with the Ace of Swords, we see all of the air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so what is the purpose of this connection? And this is actually very in tune with their personality also. The number, can you see? I didn't recognize it when I was preparing the decks. 52, 52, so maybe 52 somehow an important number. Or, how can I say, summing up this, okay, it is like 5 plus 2 equals the 7. So maybe number 7 can be important. Are these sakuras, even if they are not making me remind of sakura trees? Wood, rabbit, follow your curiosity. Yeah, definitely when you were working for your higher purpose. So, this card actually talks about rediscovering wonder, allowing yourself to explore feelings, different possibilities, and also new paths without any fear. So I believe when this person enters your life, this is actually to remind you that love doesn't always have to feel heavy or complicated. Instead, I believe this connection invites you to approach life and relationships with a softer, more open heart and follow what genuinely interests and also excites you, like this little cute rabbit. And because there is a very strong sense of emotional lightness and discovering, being curious about life. Yeah, it is like very innocent. Like when we were children, yeah, we were curious. We were always asking questions to our parents, right? So it is like that. And through this bond, you may learn to trust your own instincts, maybe taking a small leaps of faith and allowing yourself to experience joy in the present moment, and maybe leaving that overthinking the future too much. Okay, maybe you are going to abandon that kind of habit. And spiritually, I believe this connection encourages growth through experience rather than controlling things, and it will help you reconnect with your natural curiosity about love, about yourself, about life itself. And I believe it is guiding you toward a path that feels very authentic and emotionally freeing you. Yeah, this is really nice energy. I really love this energy. This is really nice and beautiful. Okay, and if you want to explore more of this reading, there is going to be extended version for the members in the membership section. Okay, but you don't have to. Okay, so if you enjoyed the reading, please subscribe to my channel, say hi in the comments below, and take care of yourself. Until the next time I see you. Bye!